Apparently, this will be the cocktail of 2024 in Brazil, and I would guess about 99% of us have never even heard of it. The Xeque Match is something I had seen on social media, but didn't really know what it was. And then recently, Punch shared the details of the drink's creation and its popularity. And I got some additional help here from one of you, Rodrigo, who had reached out to me about some Brazilian cocktails and ideas. He's from and lives in Brazil. He helped me out because I asked him about this sensation of a cocktail because there's very limited information that I could find online. Just a few social media posts, and even those are not in English, but in Portuguese. And he was able to share even more with me about some of the details behind this drink. The Xeque Match was created by Gabriel Rochael. Once again, I don't speak Portuguese. In 2015 for Carnival, and came from him often mixing Guarana Soda with mate tea. He eventually added some rum to the mix, not cachaça, and citrus, and started selling it. The translation of the drink is checkmate, like chess. Now, typically in the United States at least, you'll see the brand Yerba Mate, but you can find other brands selling it loose leaf style online as well. The drink became very popular and eventually made its way into a canned, ready-to-drink format, but mainly only available locally in Belo, Horizonte. That's a very large city in Brazil with over 2 million people. The combination of the popularity of the drink as well as the canned version's limited availability means that the drink has been adapted to many alternative versions across Brazil. In fact, one of the only recipes I could find online, in English at least, included caffeinated Guarana Soda, caffeinated mate, and coffee as well. We'll be sticking closer to the original recipe, but if you take this on, be a little conscious of the caffeine levels in your cocktail. To make the Xeque Match, you'll need lime juice, mate, ideally unsweetened, Guarana Soda, and a white rum. Now, a couple of things here. You should be able to find mate locally or on Amazon. I've had the loose leaf kind in the past when I tried to get into that, but it didn't stick. The yerba mate is pretty popular, but you want to make sure you find the unsweetened traditional variety. You're going to have a hard time finding Guarana Antarctica. I found it online through Walmart, but unless you have a YouTube channel, I don't know if you can justify the cost and the amount of Guarana Soda you're going to get. However, you can try this, which is Bawls Guarana Soda. That's right, Bawls. Been around forever. Now, I know I've never had this one. I don't know if I've ever had the Bawls before. It's been around a long time. I remember this in my childhood, mainly because of the nubs on the bottle. So let's try it. Smells like Red Bull. A little bit. Less intense Red Bull. And this smells totally different, way more fruity. Now, I might not be a connoisseur of Guarana Soda, but I do think that the Bawls is a totally fine substitute in this application. I think I actually prefer the flavor of the Bawls to the Guarana. I can't even say that seriously. I haven't even had a cocktail yet. I'm just a child. So I've seen the Bawls Guarana Soda at Bevmo. I'm sure you could look online and try to find it somewhere, but it will work here. Now, I've only seen this cocktail built in the glass it's served in, but let's shake this since we're gonna be using some lime juice, and we'll shake everything except the soda. In a small shaker tin, add 1 ounce of lime juice, 3 ounces of your mate, and 2 ounces of a light rum. I'm using Flor de Caña. And we're gonna shake it. right, let's try it. So it's not sweet at all. I know some of the recipes call for just a splash of the soda. I used to pull 2 ounces about in this one. Now, it mainly tastes of the tea. You get some of the lime juice in there as well. The Guarana Soda's in there, providing a little bit of sweetness, but it's not a sweet drink. But I'm imagining that this is kind of an all-day drinking thing, especially with all the caffeine. So it makes it kind of light, refreshing, easy to drink. And for the most part, we're not a big tea drinking culture. And when we do, it's usually laced with tons and tons of sugar. So I think if you're looking at this as like an iced tea type cocktail, it is going to be different than that. But you could always add some sweetness here. I don't think it needs it because I think it's not supposed to be a sweet drink. So if you like tea, if you like mate, you're going to enjoy this one. It's just, it's light. It's light, it's easy to drink, but just be careful. If you have a couple of these, there's a ton of caffeine in there. So be mindful of that as you're pounding through, 3 or 4 of these. So that's it for this one. That's a Xeque match from Brazil with the Guarana Soda and the mate tea. The Guarana Soda, it's pretty good. I'm not disappointed that I have a case of that to go through. But if you've never had it before, instead of buying a full case of it, try to find the Bawls Guarana Soda out there if you can and make this, because you never know. This might be the next big cocktail in 2024 and 2025. If you enjoyed this video, give it a like below, consider subscribing to the channel, and otherwise, see you on the next one.